10.3, we're going to look at how to analyze data. First, we're going to look at the two-way frequency table. The body of this table gives the joint frequencies. Joint means together, and frequencies means how often an item occurs. So if we look at, for example, boys and apples, they're considered together. Okay, they go together. So there are 15 boys who like apples, so joint. And the row and the column totals, referring to this part, give the marginal, meaning the sides, frequencies. So I'm going to annotate this a little bit more. This part is the body or the joint frequencies. And here we have the marginal frequencies. Okay, now let's look at a guided practice problem. Now we want to read the information from a two-way frequency table. So here we have two homerooms, Miss Chan's homeroom and Miss Chan's. And then there are three categories, math, science, and English. And you could have questions such as, how many students in Miss Chan's homeroom prefer math? So I'm going to look at Miss Chan's homeroom, the row, and I'm going to look at the column math and take the number 8. So 8 students. In part B, asks you how many students from both homerooms prefer science. So I'm going to look at the column science, and then I'm going to refer to the total because we want to get the sum of both homerooms. So that would be 13 students. And now, what if you're being asked to make a two-way frequency table? A little bit more complicated, but the math is still simple. And you need to be given enough information too. There are 175 freshmen taking a foreign language. Freshman just means 9th graders, okay? And that would be considered a total. So I'm going to first write total in here. And there are 175 in all. And of these, 88 take Spanish. So I'm going to have one category, Spanish, and 46 take French. I'm going to have another French category, and rest take German. And it says 88 take Spanish, so that's a total. 46 take French, and the rest take German. Since I know the total is 175, I can take 88 plus 46, which makes 134. And I can then subtract that from 175 to get 41 here. And let's keep reading. No one takes more than one language. And there are 42 boys taking Spanish. So I'm going to add a category here, boys. And 42 of them take Spanish. And then 31 girls take French. So I'm going to add girls to the second row. And I'm going to put 31 down here. Now we can calculate the number of girls who take Spanish by taking 88 and subtract 42, which makes 46. And same thing for the next column for French. 46 subtract 31 makes 15. And then here, it says that a total of 89 girls are taking language. So I could add this information here. And 46 plus 31 makes 77. 89 subtract 77 makes 12. So we're almost done. Now I can calculate the total number of boys by taking 175 and subtract 89. And that makes 86. And 42 plus 15, 57. 86 subtract 57 makes 29 boys who like German or are taking German. Okay, so the math is simple. You just have to read carefully and set up your chart properly. Now let's analyze the situation in a two-way table again. You have men and women living on campus and living off campus. And then you have question, do more students live on campus or off campus? Well, we're gonna have to look at the total here. 7,044 on campus and 7,768 for off campus. So we have more students living off campus. Is it also true that more women live off campus than on campus? Well, we've got to check. Woman, well, we got 3,824 living on campus, but 3,758 living off campus. So 3,824. This means no. So by looking at the table, we can see that there are 3,824 women living on campus, which is more. Okay, let's look at a slightly more complicated two-way frequency word problem. There were 1,809 tickets sold to a play. So basically, I already typed the total here for you, of which 800 were for the main floor. So main floor, I will put the total here. And these tickets consisted of 2x plus y adult tickets. So on the main floor, so I will put 2x plus y here. And x minus 40 child tickets, also on the main floor. I'll put it here. And an x plus 2y adult tickets in the balcony. And then 3x minus y minus 80 child tickets in the balcony. To find the total, I can add these two expressions together, which makes 3x plus 3y. And the total for child tickets would be 4x minus y minus 120. Now I want us to find the values of x and y. Well, there's several ways to set this up. So I'm just going to use one way. I'm going to take 2x plus y from the main floor. I'm going to add it to x minus 40 for child tickets on the main floor. I'm going to set it equal to 800. And I'm going to simplify this. This will be 3x plus y equals 840. Now I'm going to find another equation so I can solve x and y like a linear system. So x plus 2y, basically I'm taking the second row, balcony, plus 3x minus y minus 80. And I need to find out what this is. So 1809 subtract 800 makes 1009. So I'm going to set that equal to 1009 because that's the total number of people sitting on the balcony. So now I'm going to simplify this. 4x and then plus y equals 1089. And now I have a linear system in which I can solve. So I'm going to move this over here. 3x plus y equals 840. Subtract, cancel. This would be 249. X equals 249. I'm going to write it down here. And then I need to solve for y. And then that would be 93. So y will be 93. And the next part wants you to find the number of adult balcony tickets sold. So I need to go to adult, I'm going to look at balcony, and I'm going to look at x plus 2y. I'm going to sub in x for 249 and y for 93. And this will make 186. And the total will be 435. And the last part wants you to find the number of child main floor tickets. So main floor, child. And that will be x minus 40. So 249 subtract 40 will make 209 child main floor tickets. And this concludes the lesson.